In this video, I'm going to walk you through the materials prep for Lesson 7 of Unit 8.1. Okay, so first of all, we have 3 investigations in this lesson. The first one, we are going to be doing the damage from doubling mass versus speed. And so you can see there's a little image right here. You're going to tape down the track and the plunger. The plunger is going to be secured probably with some Velcro or whatever you have to secure it, duct tape. Might be hard to get off the tables, but you're going to secure the plunger so that you can press the cart back and it stays in place. You will mount the 10 Newton push-pull spring scale on the beginning of the track, and then tape the end of the track to the table. You're going to also get something to put the soda cracker and index card to rest it up against. They suggest using a brick, but it can be any hard surface. It could be a wall, the end of a lab station, as long as the track is long enough. I think you actually have to move the brick forward a little bit too. So a couple books, something that will not move when the cart hits it. Now, generic soda crackers work great, although you can use other things, but they are pretty messy. And I talked about this in the other video. It might be worthwhile to put the soda cracker and the index card in a Ziploc bag. So when it gets damaged and the crumbs are made, it gets collected in the Ziploc bag rather than on that piece of paper. Up to you. It can get a little bit messy. We're just looking at the 3 conditions and how much damage happens. And that's going to be qualitative in the number of cracks on the cracker and the amount of crumbs that are made. In investigation 2, you're going to use these 3 videos right here. And we're going to collect data from those videos. In the teacher guide, there is a sample set of data that you will get from those videos. In investigation 3, you're going to use a simulation, a computational model, and it's going to replicate what we see in these videos with a spring scale making a cart move, and then it transfers energy to a box and moves it down the track. So then you need students to have access to the simulation. I guess you could do this whole class if you don't have devices and just model it and go through it with the class. You're going to be graphing this data, and I will go to the materials that you'll print out next. But here's the 2 alternates. They have the X and Y axes already labeled. This one is for graphing mass, and this one's for graphing speed. I think I would prefer using these. It also has the numbers. It's just hard for students to set up these axes, but that's up to you. It depends on how experienced your students are and how much time you have. So let's go to some of the other things you need to print out, the materials list. You will need the changes in kinetic energy. This is the data tables to collect for investigations 1 and 2. Number 3, investigation 3, they're going to create their own data tables. I would say potentially look ahead, possibly put that investigation 3 data table just on this handout so you print them all out together. Here are the procedures for investigation 1. This is going to take some time to go through. It's going to take some time to have students understand what they're doing, especially calculating speed. So I would suggest printing this out and then marking up the text as you prepare for the lab. The 2 copies of the graph in kinetic energy relationships. So they'll need 2 copies, one for the mass and one for the speed. I personally think I would use the alternates I shared below. And then that's about it. Oh, this is the handout we do at the end of the lesson to kind of see if they understand what we've done here. Can they answer some questions using their understanding of the data that's graphed in the linear relationships, that the mass doubles the kinetic energy, the mass doubles the kinetic energy in the system, but the speed you'll square the speed. And so that quadruples the energy in the system. Okay, that's it. The hardest part of this one is setting up the track system and the carts. And the rest is basically computers and handouts. So good luck with lesson 7.